What's going on, guys, gals, gamers alike? Crimson here, and welcome to a little bit of an update video. First of all, you may be wondering, what? VR? Yes, VR, and that is primarily what this update is about. Before we get too far into it, I was trying to do this update video with live commentary while I was playing. The problem is I do not have a clip-on microphone, which I am looking into right now to getting one. I was trying to use my regular mic, my Blue Snowball, with my mic arm, and it was working fine. And then, sometime at, the halfway point of recording, my microphone was turned around and down, so it was barely picking me up at all. It was barely picking me up, so as it was when I listened back. So I am going to be investing in a clip-on microphone for my VR playthroughs or videos, what have you. My regular videos are still going to be using my handy-dandy Blue Snowball, which I love. I love my Blue Snowball. And it has never steered me wrong. But the big part of this video is to test and make sure that I can record VR, PSVR, with no issues. I have had the PSVR for years, and I love my VR. It's tons of fun, and every now and then I'll get the desire to really play it. When Walking Dead Saints and Sinners came out, the game that I have is the background for it. I played nothing but this game for a week and a half, and I loved it. I still love this game. It's tons of fun. But something was announced a few days ago, and the only reason why it took me this long to make the video was because I really don't record during the weekdays because everybody's home, everybody's doing their own thing, and I don't have quiet to be able to do it. PlayStation had a state of play or whatever it is that they called it for VR, where they announced 6 new VR titles. One of them being I Expect You to Die 2, which is the sequel to that espionage game or whatever. Seems fun, whatever. There's a new MMORPG coming out that looks tons of fun that I want to play. I think there's other shooters and there's a few things coming out. Pretty much everything that they released is something that I would like to play either day one or within the first few weeks of it being released, is how excited I am for those. I Expect You to Die 2 is something that I'm interested in, but I haven't done the first one yet, so I want to play that one first. However, the biggest thing of that announcement, and it is probably now my most anticipated game of the year. I'm sorry, Resident Evil 8. I love you, and I'm excited for you, but this takes the cake. They are finally porting and making an official release for Doom 3 in VR. And it's not just the main campaign. It is the entire campaign, all of the Lost Mission, and all of Resurrection of Evil. 3 campaigns in the Doom 3 universe are now going to be available in VR. And the best part is it comes out March 29th of this year. They literally announced it 3.5 weeks, 3.5 to 4 weeks before it comes out, that it's coming out. I am so fucking excited for this. Veterans of the channel may remember that I did a playthrough of the main campaign of Doom 3 years ago. Like, this is... I think I was still in high school when I did this playthrough. I was either in high school or I had just graduated. Okay? And I haven't been in high school in like 8 years. 7-8 years. I may have been 19. I don't think I was 20 yet. I don't believe I was 20 yet. But I was probably 19, so I had probably just graduated high school. But I did a playthrough of Doom 3. The whole base game. It was like 47 parts, but that was back when I was only doing 15, 12-minute episodes. So, with that being said, if I went and did it now, because my video lengths are usually between like 20 and 25 minutes now, I think it would be able to... to be a lot quicker of a playthrough. And the only reason I'm going to be redoing it again is because it's in VR. That is the only reason that I would be willing to redo that playthrough. Also, I believe I did that playthrough before I had my blue snowball, before, like, I was really proficient at everything. I definitely had the older Elgato, you know, so this is going to be basically kind of like a redo of that playthrough. Now, why haven't I done VR before? I had the base Elgato game capture model, which released before the Xbox One and PS4 even came out. Like, when I was using that, it was like the newest stuff was just PS3 and Xbox 360. There was no Xbox One, there was no PS4, there was nothing. And the only model they had out was the Elgato Game Capture HD. That's it. That's all they had, and that's what I bought. Recently, I got the Elgato HD 60S. So that's what I've been using for the past year and a half, I believe. I had it for a couple years, but the original base model was still fine, and I really wasn't doing anything. I didn't have VR yet, and it was, you know, it was whatever. I didn't need to upgrade it. And then it was getting to the point where it was like, all of these new features are coming out with Elgato, but I need a newer capture card to use them. So that's when I finally decided to box the other one and start using the HD60S. I also, actually, there was another reason I couldn't start using it right away, is because the software that works with the HD60S needs Windows 10. And my old laptop only had Windows 8.1. I never upgraded it to Windows 10. But it was starting to go to shit anyway. The screen was breaking for some reason. Like, it was like splitting apart. Like, the frame and the screen itself were like splitting apart. It wasn't like the screen was cracked. It was just, it was breaking apart, and I had no idea why, because like I always took care of it. I never slammed it. I never punched, like, you know, I never mistreated my laptop. So the fact that that was happening, I had no idea why. But it was time to upgrade my laptop anyway, so that's why I have a more gaming-centered laptop, and I love it. I love my my new laptop, newer laptop. I've had it for a year, but still. But because it has Windows 10, I am able to finally use the HD60S, and I have been enjoying it. Editing is a little bit different because, you know, when I export to MP4, it desyncs it a bit, but I have I can just use the raw file to resync it up. It's no big deal. It just takes an extra step when editing. So, like, if editing a video took, like, 30 minutes, this extra step makes it takes, like, not even 31 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. It's just something I have to keep in the back of my mind. But it does open up the avenue of VR and a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm able to do now. And Doom 3 VR is the game that I really have been looking for, that I have been saying needs a VR mode since it came out on PS3. It came out on PS3, and it had, like, the 3D feature. Like, it was one of those games on PS3 that actually had, like, 3D functionality. And it was like, no thanks, I don't want to deal with that. And then VR was still very brand new, and I was like, man, if they ever get VR figured out, Doom 3 needs a VR mode. And then VR did get figured out, and it started becoming readily more available to people in homes and not just, like, VR cafes and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, Doom 3, where's your VR? And then they made a fan, like, there was a fan-made mod for the PC version. I was like, okay, where's the VR mode? And it's coming out later this month now. And I'm excited. It's something that I have been looking forward to and wishing for a while. So why do I feel like this needs an update video? Because this is going to be the schedule. I am going to go over the schedule for the foreseeable future. Okay? Me and Pat have not finished Dead Island 2 yet. We have recorded a good chunk of it. I am almost done editing and rendering session 2. I have all of the audio and recording of session 3 and 4, and I just need to get his audio for session 5. And then I have everything that we've done so far. Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, I'm still in the process of doing. It's gonna take a little bit. I was going to finish it up this weekend, but I was recording this today. And while the recording itself and everything went great, it was really just... there were outside issues that were basically putting me not in the mood to record anymore. You know, I was fiddling with a mic arm because I was trying to use this microphone for the live commentary, and that was being messed with. Some stuff was not working properly, some was breaking, and I had to, like, you know, whatever. At the end of the day, recording the VR gameplay and everything was a success, and it is amazing. I want to try looking into seeing if I can, like, while hooked up through Elgato, record it with OBS, because when I exported this video in MP4 format, it took forever. Like, normally when I have, like, a 25-minute clip, or, like, a 25-minute video, it only takes about a minute, minute and a half to export in MP4. When I do Dead Island, which is, like, a 2-hour-long session, it only takes about, like, 10-15 minutes. For some reason, this 37-minute VR clip took almost 40 minutes. I don't know if it's because it's taking VR and, like, compressing it into, like, a 2D image or something like that. I don't know. Or if it has something to do with just VR in general. Because when you're recording VR, I set it to PS4 and then cropping it PlayStation VR to make sure that it doesn't look shitty. So that could be it. So, but in any case, it takes a while to export it. So, and when I do VR gameplay, it's not going to be video by video. It's going to be, I'm going to record a session, and then I'm going to separate those parts into, those sessions into separate videos, like I'm doing with Dead Island, and how I used to do videos. So I'm not going to, it's not going to be video by video by video. I'm going to, like, sit down, record for, like, 2 hours, and that's going to be that. With Doom 3 VR, it could be a little bit different. Each session may be a level, and then I can kind of gauge it from there. I haven't decided yet how we're going to do that, but it's really just learning how to do VR in general. And now the fact that I'm going to have to get a clip-on microphone for it is going to even, you know, whatever. I get paid later this week, then I'm going to shop around for it. I was looking before, and it's not terribly expensive, and it's something I could buy right now, but, you know, I usually don't like buying stuff like that unless I just get paid or I just get something, because then it's like, okay, you know, put money away and, you know, yada, 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 like, because we're trying to buy a house. We have a lot, like, there's a lot more important things that my money needs to go towards right now than stuff than this. This is a hobby, and I love doing this, but I think making sure I have enough money for bills and to buy a house is a bit more important than a microphone for a YouTube channel that doesn't get a ton of traffic right now. So maybe one day in the future that'll be different, but for right now, priorities are set in a specific way. But love it. Super excited. Looking into getting that. Like I said, it does come out on the 29th. However, the 29th is a Monday. And I don't record weekdays. I usually don't record weekdays unless I'm off, because I work Monday to Friday. Like, I have a job, thankfully, that is a set schedule, Monday to Friday, you know. I only work weekends if we need it, and if there's overtime available. However, it comes out on a Monday, so I'm most likely not going to be able to record it till at least April 2nd, which is that Friday night. So April 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, that's the weekend after it comes out. That's when I'm probably going to be recording the first session of Doom 3 VR. I want to at least play it for like a minute just to make sure it all works and it gets recorded fine, and like test some things out. But I want all of my, unless I can help it, I want all of my reactions to Doom 3 VR, even the menu where you select new game and stuff like that, I want that to be a genuine experience, a genuine blind experience. So that's what I want. That's what I want to do. So when I get my clip-on microphone, I'm probably going to do a few more stuff like this. I may not record the actual gameplay, but I'll probably like do the game as I'm like recording audio, like my commentary audio, just to be like, okay, so if I was actually recording the game, this is what my audio would be like, this is what my audio would sound like, and then go from there. So the quality is probably not going to be as good as the microphone that I use now. I'm pretty sure I've said that already, but just to reiterate, it's probably not going to sound as good. But I don't have hundreds of dollars to shell out for a microphone for content that I don't do very often. You know, like, I don't know. I do have Skyrim VR that I was thinking about doing a playthrough for. And I think that would be fun, doing the entirety of Skyrim in VR. I think that would be fun, but that's something I'll look into later on. But for right now, Doom 3 VR is the only VR content I have planned at this moment. That could change. That could always change, but for right now, that's what's planned. So, here is the breakdown. Okay? The reason why I chose to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum was because there was nothing coming out until Resident Evil 8. And I was like, that is pretty okay. I can do swap back and forth between that and Dead Island, and that way I'll have content going out, and it's something that's short enough that I'll be done before the next major playthrough comes out. Then the assholes went and released something that I'm going to do a playthrough of in a month, and I only have the first 2 areas of that game recorded and able to be uploaded. Sucks. So, this is the schedule that I'm going to be doing. This is the schedule I'm going to be following starting today, because I was initially going to have Dead Island Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because we had a lot of it. And once the amount of content that I had in storage started to dwindling, then I would change it around. And that's how it was going to be until Resident Evil 8 came out, and yada yada yada. So, for the until Doom 3 VR starts, the schedule is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So there will be 3 videos of Capsule Monster Coliseum a week, and Tuesday and Thursday will be Dead Island. Okay? That is going to be the schedule until Doom 3 VR comes out. So, if everything goes as planned, April 5th, which is a Monday, and it's going to be the Monday after... It's going to be the Monday after I recorded the first session of Doom 3 VR, starting April 5th. That's when it's going to be Doom 3 VR will take the Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot, and Capsule Monsters will go to Tuesday and Thursday. And when I do Doom 3 VR, I'm going to do all of them. It's going to be the base campaign, it's going to be Lost Mission, and then it's going to be Resurrection of Evil. It's going to be all 3 campaigns. Okay? So when Doom 3 VR comes out, Dead Island is going to take a bench seat, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday is going to be Doom. Thursday and Tuesday is going to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Once Yu-Gi-Oh! Is done, now this is when it gets a little bit difficult, because I'm expecting Yu-Gi-Oh! To be done before Resident Evil. I'm expecting it to be done before Resident Evil. If it is, then Dead Island will be Tuesdays and Thursdays until Resident Evil 8 comes out. Once Resident Evil 8 comes out, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be Resident Evil 8. Thursdays and Tuesdays will be Doom 3 VR. And it's going to be like that until one of them is done. Depending on how long Resident Evil 8 is, it'll determine which one. I'm expecting Doom 3 to outlast Resident Evil 8, only because we're going to be doing 3 campaigns. That's the main reason I'm expecting Doom 3 to outlast Resident Evil 8. So, and then once either Resident Evil 8 or Doom 3 VR is completely done, then we're going to bring back Dead Island. That's the plan for right now. So, until Doom 3 VR comes out, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Dead Island, Tuesday, Thursday. Doom 3 VR comes out. Doom 3 VR is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday, Thursday. Yu-Gi-Oh! Finishes. Doom 3 VR is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Dead Island, Tuesday, Thursday. Resident Evil 8 comes out. Resident Evil 8 is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Doom 3 is Tuesday, Thursday. Resident Evil 8 or Doom 3 finishes. Then one of those will take Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Dead Island will be Tuesday and Thursday. Once all of that is done, and Dead Island is the sole playthrough at the moment, unless something new gets announced, and unless something new is coming out that I'm excited for, we're gonna probably go back to Samurai Jack. Unless I wanted to do something else. Because I may have mentioned it before, but I found this website that allows you to do retro achievements. Basically, you set up an emulator, and you can play Game Boy games, Game Boy Color, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, like... It's amazing, and it's all fan-made, all fan-created, all fan-supported, and you can just unlock achievements, like Xbox achievements, like you can just unlock them. So, like, I've been playing through Pokemon Blue right now, earning achievements, and it's been great, it's been fun, I've been thoroughly enjoying it, it's been amazing, to replay this game, but also be getting achievements for it. So, but there's tons of games on there that I used to play as a kid that have achievement lists now. I may be willing to play one of those games for a Let's Play. I don't know yet. But I'm probably not going to do that. So, as of right now, Samurai Jack will come back when everything is said and done at this point. So just keeping that in mind. That's how I'm planning on doing it. So that is the plan. That is the plan. I'm going to try my best to stick to said plan, and we'll go from there. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to say or mention. I don't believe there is. I believe it's just that. Next weekend I'm going to look into getting that mic. I'm going to try and get as much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Done as possible next weekend, so I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to worry about recording anything until Doom 3 comes out. And then once Doom 3 comes out, oh my god, it's going to be so much fun. I do want to start getting extremely ahead with videos. Like, I don't want to get too far ahead where, like, I already have April's videos uploaded today, you know, and they're scheduled. I don't want to be that far ahead. I want to be, like, a week, maybe 2 weeks ahead. Like, I didn't record this weekend because I was busy yesterday, and after the fiasco today, I just wasn't in the mood for it after today. What I want to be able to do is, if I don't have a weekend to record, it's not a problem, because I have the videos up for the next 2 weeks anyway. Or I have the videos to upload for the next 2 weeks. So next weekend, I'm probably going to record as much of Yu-Gi-Oh! As I possibly can. Like, finish up Area 3 and 4. Because I have Area 2 recorded. I need to get 3, 4 in the King Coliseum. If I can record Area 3 and 4 next week, that's 10 videos, that's 2.5 weeks of content, and that should take me to Doom 3. For the most part. So, like, that's what I want to start doing. I want to start being so far ahead in videos, but not too far ahead, to where if I have a weekend I can't record, then I have a weekend that I can't record, and it's not going to hurt me. So, yeah, that's the plan. Also, that way I don't have so much, like, I don't have storage space issues on my computer, because I don't have an external for it, and it only has 500 gigs. So I'm probably going to start doing some maintenance. I have Halo installed on it because I like playing it on PC every now and then, but I haven't touched it in a while, so I'm probably going to delete it until I decide to go back to it. Because MCC is always a huge fucking game. It doesn't matter what system it's on. It's a huge game. So that way I can do what I need to do and not have to worry about storage space. Because, like, I record on Saturday and Sunday throughout the week, edit and render all of those videos, and then upload them. Like perfect Friday night, I have next week's videos all right here. Upload you, upload you, upload you, upload you, upload you. So by the time I go to bed Friday, next Monday through Friday's videos are already uploaded, scheduled. They have the end cards put in, everything. So, like, when they go live, they can go live. You know, like, I'm not sitting here Thursday night at, like, 10:30 about to go to bed, and I was like, I forgot to upload for tomorrow. And then I have to upload it really quick to, like, you know, spend, like, 5 minutes writing the putting the description and the title and all that stuff in there. And then be like, alright, well, I'm gonna schedule this, and I'll put the end cards in when I come home from work tomorrow or whatever, you know, so. But yeah. So that's the plan. I apologize this video was so long, but I just wanted to make sure my thought process was out there. If for some reason you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. But those are going to be the games that we are going to be tackling. So that's what it's going to be. Yu-Gi-Oh! Should be done by the time Resident Evil 8 comes out. If Resident Evil 8 comes out and I have the whole first session recorded, but I only have like 2, maybe 3 videos of Yu-Gi-Oh! To go out, I'll probably do another week of Yu-Gi-Oh! Before starting Resident Evil, or worst case, I'll upload them Saturday and Sunday. Because I don't want to just completely switch over to those 2 games when I only have like the last 2-3 duels of Capsule Monsters, you know, until I'm done with them. So that's that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has shed some light on my thought process for the next few months, especially with the announcement of Doom 3 VR. But the good news is this is also going to set us up for more VR content in the future, at least for the PlayStation 4. I don't know how the PSVR 2 with the PlayStation 5 is going to work. I don't know. I will figure that out when I get a PS5 and when that VR actually comes out. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this has shed some light on everything. I'm heading out. Love you guys. Stay tuned, because some awesome things are going to be coming. The first session of Doom 3 VR, I am going to be as giddy as a schoolgirl. And then I am quickly going to remember what game we're playing, and I'm going to hate every second of it. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.